Coming right up, the Spurs taking on the Storm. For the San Antonio Spurs, the stars have aligned. Performing better than last season, you can feel the energy and excitement around this club as they seek to continue their upward trend. Storm, Spurs, the NBA on 2K Sports. Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. Taking a look at the Storm. Here in the early going, they're in 8th place.
Right now for Virginia, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
Now the opening lineup for Virginia. And it's Payton in at the point. And for the Spurs, they've got Griffin, and it's Marion in at the 3. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Here's Payton. Good on the bucket.
Good tight handles for Gary Payton, and he knows how to use them effectively.
And it's Morant with the ball for San Antonio. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Virginia this year.
Yeah, they got swept by a team that was also struggling last season.
Exactly. I mean, when you lose as much as they did last year, you'll get beat by teams that aren't playoff powers for sure.
Here's Wade, just 5 on the clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. Marion, tipped away. Virginia with the ball. Payton's shot is good. Payton's got his second basket.
Payton really earning those two, battling successfully.
Outside Morant. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. In the game against Denver, very impressive. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wade. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Tough make that time by Wade inside. Just outworked the defense that time.
Pass to Maravich. Outside Payton. Here's Barry. Goes back up. Rebound San Antonio.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
That one goes in.
You know, for a guy who is listed at 6'4", Wade does an awful lot of damage inside. Uses his strength and leaping ability.
Now here's Payton. Last game for him, he had 14. Pass to Barry. To the paint. And Walton gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Griffin. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Morant. The 3. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. On the wing, Payton, hounded by Morant. Morant against Payton. Excellent D there from Morant. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for San Antonio. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Right side Morant. The shot no good. Virginia leading. Payton passes to McHale. Here's Maravich. 15 in his last outing. Here's an 8-footer. Pass to Barry. Another shot. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Moran against Payton. And the layup is good off the glass.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Pass to Barry. Fires from deep. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Moran. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Wade. It's rebounded by McHale. Virginia leading by 5. Pass to Maravich. 4-3. And Virginia another 3.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Moran, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. The shot. Wade, that's good. Wade's got 6 points. The Storm have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Pass to Barry. Payton against Moran. Inside.
And Abdul-Jabbar makes alley-oops look easy, effortless. Throw it his way, and he uses that long reach and nice bounce to slam it home.
Virginia's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Maravich. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. To the middle. Here's Griffin. And Maravich pulls it down. Virginia leading by 4. Pass to McHale. Here's Maravich. Here's Marion. Misses the 3. Here's Maravich. Down low. Griffin outside. Outside Morant. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Virginia. McHale's got his 4th rebound in this one. Barry, pass to Maravich. From the high post. Rebound by San Antonio.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Marion, guarded by Payton. Marion misses. And for Virginia, their shooting has been impressive. 54% so far in the first. Barry, the pass to Maravich. Pass to Barry. They get it back. Here's Maravich. Just 5 to shoot. To stop the drought. And he takes it up and lays it in. And Virginia leads by 6.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So it's both teams making substitutions here. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
So it's San Antonio now. They trail by 6. Pass to Harper. San Antonio moving the ball around. And it's off from three-point range.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Maravich. Here's Walton. And rejected.
And the massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar, impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Barry. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Barry's got 10.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. And that one is hammered home.
You know, once Kareem establishes that inside position, dunking is really easy for him.
Here's Maravich. To the inside. Pass to Barry. From the wing. And he connects with a jumper. He's got 12.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Griffin outside. The shot comes out. Siakam with the defensive effort. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Maravich, no good. Spurs trail by 8. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Griffin. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. 5 on the clock. Wade drives in. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Wade is always in such attack mode that it's hard to guard him without fouling.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Virginia?
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
And, of course, taking it inside, always a great game plan. And I'm curious if there'll be an adjustment from the defensive end. Maybe sag off some shooters a little.
The first one falls.
Well, you look at Wade, and he's really, I think, a natural leader. He sets the bar high for his teammates and uses his own high-energy play to push everybody else to be at their best.
And so he hits both. Here's Johnson. He picked up 15 in their last win against the Nuggets in Denver. Pass to Cooper. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Here's Scott. It's rebounded by Wade. And here's Morant. To the middle. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Johnson. There's the block. Here's Wade. And in that win against the Nuggets, he was a major factor as well. It's stolen by Johnson, and he's all alone. And he lays it in off the breakaway. And Virginia leads by 6. The Spurs shooting around 44% in this opening quarter. Here's Wade. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Wade catching them off guard that time with a nice dribble move.
Here's Scott. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver. 1 second left. Oh, no good on on the last-second attempt there. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Virginia. They lead by 4. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Storm's performance here, what do you think, guys?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
On the court for Virginia, they've got Johnson, and it's Cooper in at the small forward.
Nice find from Harper there, recognizing he had an open teammate, gave it up to him.
Here's Scott. No made baskets yet. Oh, a special move before that shot.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Spurs. 4-point game. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, John Morant able to fly with the best, but he said, sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that, so I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. Guys, back over to you.
He can still get up. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. Red, pass to Morant. Morant elevates at the rim.
And you know you're always going to see some highlights when Morant is on the court. I mean, he loves to use that incredible 44-inch vertical.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. That's tipped. In transition, here they come. Here's Red. Pure from three-point range. Now it's a 3-point Spurs lead. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Both teams will make substitutions. And a check on the league leaders now with the top shooting teams over the previous 10. The Spurs, 4th.
Well, you've got to love the shot selection lately. I mean, this team, the ball is finding the open man.
For Virginia, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Scott. Here's McHale. Here's Abdul-Rahim. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Morant, pass to Abdul-Rahim. San Antonio moving the ball around. Marion with the bucket.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead. And you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
And it's good for 2. Payton's got 6.
And, you know, the D has to be more aware of Payton, especially when he's looking to score from there.
Morant surveying the floor. Shoots over Johnson. Morant, no good.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Here's Abdul-Rahim. Here's Scott. Pass to McHale. Now here's Payton. Here's Scott. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Shot clock at 2. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Marion. San Antonio leading by 4. Outside Morant. Here's Marion. Harper passes to Morant. Look at Morant working the paint. Nice.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
For Virginia, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's the pick. Here's Scott. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence that can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. He's checked in for Harper.
Substitution on court.
Here's Wade. He's got 10. It's hauled in by Virginia.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Outside Payton. Back to Siakam. Siakam flexing inside.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Back to Wade. Shoots over Johnson. Wade misses.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Barry. 12 points for him. And here's Morant. Pass to Wade. Here's Red. Over Payton. Barry pulls it in. And here's Payton. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Wade. He's got 10. They still need this. And he drives in. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
You know, Wade has the capability to put up big numbers, and clearly he's showing it all in this one.
Back to Payton. Pass to Barry. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Abdur Rahim.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Wade drives in. Here's Barry. 20 points for him last game against Denver. Some nice ball movement by Virginia. Going inside, and he dunks it down.
And, you know, Rick Barry is excellent at getting all the way inside. He's deceptively quick and uses that quickness and athleticism to finish at the cup.
Now here's Morant. He's got 6. And then Morant with the dunk.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Timeout called, Virginia. Virginia making a change here. Here's Barry. He's got 14. Pass to Maravich. To the paint. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Here's Nene. Here's Wade. Shot clock at 5. And he banks in the layup. Wade's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
Outside Payton. Pass to Barry. Shoots. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out left to the wing. Here's Marion. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Johnson with a double team. Here's Wade. Launches a 3. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. And it's a 4-point Spurs lead.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Barry got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, these hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
From outside the arc, Barry misses. Spurs lead by 4. Here's Harper. He's scoreless to the left side wing. Pass to Wade. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots over Siakam. Abdul-Jabbar misses. Left side Johnson. And a missed layup. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Marion passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Doubled by Siakam. Pass to Wade. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Virginia. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Looking back at the start of his career, Siakam only took a year or two to make his mark.
And, you know, B.A., he's just the kind of guy we love watching play. I mean, you know what you're going to get from him every night. Tremendous effort and the ability to impact the game at both ends. He's consistent, reliable, steady, and he can be explosive at the offensive end.
San Antonio with the ball. After the basket by Virginia. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Well, you got to bring more energy than this. Abdul-Jabbar is not going to be thrown off much by a little contact.
Outside Payton. Over to the left wing. Here's Barry. 18 points for him. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And I like the energy Barry plays with. You can tell he has a real love and passion for the game, always looking to give it his best.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
And he drops the first. Griffin, he's checked in for San Antonio. Ja Morant comes in for Harper. And that's good as he hits both shots.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Griffin outside. Here's Marion. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. To the left wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. A deep 3. Kept alive.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player.
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Spurs out in front. They lead by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome, folks. EJ alongside Shaq and Kenny. First up, here are the players of the week. And let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we don't have a topic, Shaq?
Isn't that a topic? Being off topic?
Well, that was more no topic than off topic, but that's all the time we have for this topic, thankfully. And guys, the Storm in an even game.
My bad is the best you can buy, but it ain't as soft as their defense right now. They got to shore up that side of the ball.
I think Shaq needs a nap. Somebody's tired of watching bad D. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Virginia trailing here. We've got Blake Griffin, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
Boy, what a clean pass by Payton that time. He sees a ready shooter and gets it to him at just the right time.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Here's Wade. Off target from three-point range. And for Virginia, they're shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Payton's shot is good.
I think that's what Payton does best, attack. go at defenders and finish drives.
Moran against Payton. Now here's Moran. He's covered closely. It's rebounded by McHale. McHale's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Knocks down the long J.
I really like the start here. Great aggressiveness, red hot to start this half.
Inside, here's Abdul-Jabbar, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
The Storm have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Outside Payton from downtown, and Virginia another 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Outside Moran. Back to Wade. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's got 13.
Getting to the line a lot. Kareem, adept at forcing and drawing fouls.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. First free throw is good.
A towering presence on both ends. Abdul-Jabbar is also known for his unblockable and most unique sky hook. Such an impactful, unique big man, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Storm have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Here's Walton. Shot clock at 6. Pass to McHale. Unloads. San Antonio with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Griffin outside. Here's Wade.
Hey, yo, right here.
Stripped away. Here's Maravich. 6 points for him. Here's McHale. Rebounded by Marion. Pass to Wade. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. 15 points in the game, and it's rejected.
Another miss, not how he wanted to start the second half.
Barry, pass to McHale. Rebounded by the Spurs. Pass to Griffin for the lead. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Griffin just explodes around the rim. Boy, he's a freak athlete.
It's his first trip to the line.
Guys, I think free throw shooting is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
He's off on the first.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
Good on the second one.
He should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Here's Maravich. He's got 6. Pass to Walton. And it's out of bounds. The Storm able to retain possession here. And we have have to take another look at that block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Good. McHale's got his first bucket in this one.
As we like to say, a guy like McHale is a problem. He's such an excellent scorer in the low post.
Morant against Payton. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Pass to Wade. Now here's Morant. Here's Marion for the lead. Offensive rebound. This one for three. And they get it back.
Opting for the quick shot there. Morant trying to outpace the defense.
Virginia's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. The three ball knocks down the triple. Barry's got 6 here in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Griffin. Looking at his production. Close to 12 points a game. Great positioning on the putback.
Look, you see the toughness and the instincts of Jabbar. I mean, always a threat for these second chance opportunities.
Pass to Barry. Goes up on the wing. Again, Virginia. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Left side, Morant. Oh, stolen by Payton. Jumps up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Gary Payton has a perpetual pep in his step. It's all energy all the time with GP.
Back to Morant from the arc. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
Just owning the offensive glass right now. Just refusing to let up.
I love his ability to carry his team for long stretches in games. And we're right now in one of those stretches. He's been doing this for a couple of games in a row now. So he's rolling. As he often does, he gets to the rim. But that's just stellar defense.
Out to the wing. Five to shoot. Griffin on the wing. And here's Morant outside. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Boy, Abdul-Jabbar just showing off that smooth offensive game he has. It's tough to handle his combination of size, skill, and agility.
Here's Maravich. He has 6. Here he goes. Banked it in off the glass. Maravich has got 4 points in the quarter. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. 23 points in the game. Count it. Abdul-Jabbar's got 15 points here in the second half.
I think this is where you give Abdul-Jabbar the ball and just watch him do his thing. So hard to stop inside.
Some nice ball movement by Virginia. Barry misses. San Antonio leading. Here's Wade. Barry pulls it in. From 13, San Antonio with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Outside Morant, pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And there's the rejection. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
And the Spurs making a change here. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
San Antonio timeout.
now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at San Antonio, still early, but they have the third best record in the conference.
Right now for the Spurs, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Here's Wade. 14 points for him. Sinks that one from the post. Wade's got 16 points now.
Well, you see how Wade adjusts to whatever the defense throws at him? Strong finish there.
Timeout called, Virginia. He's checked in for Virginia. Let's take a look at the best defenses in the league over the last 10 games. Fifth, the Spurs.
Over this last stretch, their defense has been airtight. The opponents have had a tough time executing at the offensive end.
Here's Maravich. Give him 8 points now. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Pass to Red. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And now it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Maravich. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Barry. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. San Antonio leading by 7. Back to Griffin. Pass to Wade. Down low. Here's Morant. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Morant's got 12 points.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Timeout called, Virginia. Pass to Scott. Here's McHale. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, the challenge McHale poses for defenses is all the moves he has. Slippery, and he just seems to make guys fouling.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Spurs.
Well, you know, their offensive rebounding throughout this one has been clutch, timely. I mean, it's kept the ball out of the enemy's hands and gotten them lots of second chance points. That's a winning recipe.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
He's perfect from the line this time.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
Here's Harper, still without a bucket. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and it's good. 2 points. And the Spurs lead by 9.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
A minute 39 left in the third.
Pistol Pete, oozing with natural talent, but behind the scenes, he puts in a lot of work too.
Virginia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. To the wing on the left. Here's Scott, hounded by Morant. That one goes. Count it. Scott's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half, and I think that's part of the problem right now.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That's 29 for him. It's hauled in by Virginia. McHale's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
If you do not keep Siakam out of the paint, he'll make you pay.
Harper passes to Red. Knocks it down from distance. Red's got 5 points in the quarter.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Maravich, the pass to Scott. Six to shoot. He shoots. Again, Virginia.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside Morant. To the paint. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. Abdul-Jabbar's got 31 points.
Hey, nice hook shot. That's a go-to move for him.
And so the San Antonio Spurs leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back with you shortly. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Virginia, they've got Johnson, and it's Payton in at the point guard. Virginia's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Siakam in the post. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
One shot.
The free throw off for Siakam.
Well, the physical tools are obvious in Siakam. Agility, speed for his size, length, and he actually couples that with a well-rounded skill set. He really is one of those guys that can do a little bit of everything for you.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
San Antonio leading by 6. Abdul-Rahim passes to Wade. Inside. Pass to Harper. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta. Harper's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
A decent three-point shooter. I like Harper testing his range right there.
Outside Payton. To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Abdul-Rahim. Barry pulls it in. Barry's got 8 rebounds in the game. Outside Payton. Releases. Barry misses. San Antonio leading by 7. Pass to Wade. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Virginia. Siakam looking it over. And here's Payton. Siakam, the pass to Barry. Some nice ball movement by Virginia. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Reeves has got 4 points in the quarter.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Timeout called Mitch Johnson. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. From our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Got to stay in front of Ron Harper. I mean, when you give him room to dunk it, he's not hesitating.
Now Johnson. Into the lane. Here's Payton. The three-pointer off the mark.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. They set the screen. Back to Reeves. Picked it out of midair. Here's Harper. Pass to Red. Here's Wade. Covered by Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from 14. Wade misses. The Storm have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Outside Payton. Here's Reeves. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Harper. Pass to Marion. Here's Red. It's hauled in by Virginia. Perry's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. What a make. Pascal Siakam. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Wade. Shoots over Johnson. Nice shot from the wing. Wade's got 20 points.
Well, it's obvious Wade loves the mid-range, and the mid-range loves him back. He's got just the right release for that distance.
They set the pick. Payton passes to Reeves. Here's Harper, guarded by Payton. Pass to Wade. Here's Harper. So both teams making some changes here.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Harper. Griffin, a screen on Johnson. 4 on the clock. Here's Harper. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Virginia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to McHale. Here's Maravich. It's Griffin, high post. Johnson on him. From deep, Harper gets the 3 to fall.
You know, when his teammates are open, Griffin wants to find him. He is certainly a team-first guy.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Maravich. Inside, Walton. And the shot goes down.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Moran. Griffin passes to Harper. Back to Griffin. It's rebounded by McHale. McHale's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Scott. And he makes it.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Harper. Pass to Griffin. It's rebounded by McHale. McHale's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Maravich with the bucket.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside Morant. Griffin passes to Harper. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Harper. Shoots over Johnson. Again, the miss by the Spurs. For Virginia, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the fourth. Here's Scott. Here's Walton, defended by Griffin. Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish. And he goes in for the dunk.
You know, as soon as Walton has the ball around the rim, he's thinking about flushing it.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Here's Harper. Ball stolen. Ball by himself. Here's Johnson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul.
shooting 2.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
Hey, the respect Johnson's teammates have for him is obvious. They trust his decision-making and follow his lead.
And Johnson drops them both.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Here's Wade. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Tries the hook. It's rebounded by McHale. Virginia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
No denying that Bill Walton's a big game player, excelling in the pressure moments.
Spurs trail by 4. Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Payton's checked in for Johnson.
Because of his athleticism, Shawn Marion is a hard matchup, which is why he's able to draw fouls like he does.
And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for Virginia.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
And the first one at the line is good.
Marion, excellent at knocking down free throws. Solid from the stripe.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Left side, Payton. Here's Walton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up again. And that time it's good. Great hustle play. Spurs trail by 5. Here's Wade. Shoot from 8. Oh, he can't hit it. Virginia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. 1:51 left in the game. Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Wade drives in.
What you say? Come on now. In Wade, we trust in the big moments. This guy knows how to get it done by himself in the clutch.
1:29 left in the game. Oh, it's Shoots off target.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold.
Wow. Screen by Griffin. Here's Marion. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Ooh, it misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here's Wade. Nope.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
19 seconds left in the fourth. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And so it's Virginia winning this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.